How's it going? Welcome back to another day here in Icarus. In the last video, we got started on our base build. Turned out fantastic, man. A lot better than anticipated. Now, we did have some problems with the structural integrity. We kind of worked through it. Main part was in the top roof there in the center, we had to put up some beams for some supports, and that's why we got the framework of the whole base down here. Now, we had some concerns in the comments about the pillars being attached to the foundations. They're actually all the way down to the ground. All the corners, every single one, has the pillars going all the way down. So we need some more right there. One right there. But we are fully supported from the ground up. So what I want to do today is work on the deck out here. Now I wanted to do kind of like a drop deck. Have it go down maybe half a tile here. I think we'll just kind of go ahead, put down some wood floor across the front. And I wanted to put down one of the campfires. What is it called? Let's turn the HUD back on. There was one of the fire pit. I was thinking about putting that out front here, but we're going to be putting one of the fireplaces inside and do our cooking there. So maybe just do a deck all the way out here. That way we have access to the front, some stairs on that side, put up some railings. Might be able to do some fishing from up here. Not sure how the fishing works, but there are fish around. Just saying, man, just saying. I see you over there. The horses, dude, they're moving in. Not safe. And then on the back side over here, I kind of want to have a little bit of a deck. Talked about it some in the last video. Probably just one tile wide. Wrap around here and wrap around the back side. Now for this side, I'm thinking possibly 2 tiles deep, but only have the covering over 1 tile, right? Because I want to be able to come out here, have our teams, stuff like that, our creatures. Not sure how that all works. Have our garden out here as well. Yeah, right? It's the heat, dude. The heat. He's spazzing out. But that'll allow us to have some access on this side and a wrap around there too. Of course, stairs on both sides. So it shouldn't be too bad. Now, I had some questions about a lot of stuff. You guys left me a ton of comments. Very much appreciated. One of the things was I want to use these. They're half pitch on the roofs. We found the corner parts, right? But I couldn't find any of the tiles in here. Apparently, they're buried in the menu with this. So take a look at that. And I'm thinking we might change up how the stairs are here. Possibly, maybe. What I'm thinking is taking this. We'll put one more flat square down there and push the stairs back. Remove this tile. And that'll give us more room here before the stairs start. And then instead of having these right here, right in front of the door, we can move them on the sides over here. Possibly. Not sure how it'll look. We'll probably start off with that and then move around to the back side. It's almost time to sleep as well. Plus we got some storms coming up, so kind of nervous about that. Storage is temporarily set over here. I think we'll make this our storage area for the most part and kind of see how that works out. Now, you guys left in comments too about the windows. We got so many windows in this base. Apparently, the windstorms, if they're the bad ones, if you have the windows open, it'll come in and destroy things in front of the windows. So I really need to get on the grind for getting some glass walls. That's what I want to do for most of these where they're windows, is have glass up. I mean, eventually. We are level 13, so not too far from 15. And once we hit that, everything's getting changed over to stone. Right here. We got stone. We got the interior wood as well. And I thought glass was around here. Maybe that's the next tier. Actually, we got the search bar. Okay, glass is tier 3. Oh, it's level 28. Super far away. It's kind of cool though, man. Looks like steel. And I don't know what else. A lot of stuff. Anyways, very, very far away. So, grab some parts. A little bit of that. Some sticks as well. We got some building parts left over from the last video. That should be good. Let's start off with this part. Shouldn't be too hard. Fairly simple for the most part, getting this set up since we're just doing a deck, regular one. The sticks out of the way. It's weird how the lighting is. It's nice in some areas, but dude, it gets super, super dark in others, you know? Alright, so place you down. So that's done. Let's get out. Let's put these down here. We will put these down here. Need to make up some more railings as well. All the slots that we have. Make sure the wood's all going the proper direction. I think for the stairs on the sides, we'll just do one coming off over here. No reason on this side because it's right on the edge anyways, you know? What's that? Carrots? Little snack, just saying. There we go, man. That should work, right? Now, I'm not sure if we should build a dock down there. Again, not sure how the fishing works. But we can always expand this out later, too, with a drop down. Might do that. Might just do that now. How is the stairs? For placement, I mean. So that goes down in the water. We'll figure that out later. Don't really need to deal with it right now. Let's put these up. Grab some oxygen. Hello? There we go. Can't wait for a regular bed. That is coming up here pretty soon. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more on the railings. I really like these though, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. The gates, I know they're gates, but they look kind of cool for... Actually, you know what? Let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, this will be 7. Craft those. Pick these up. It's weird how this one is X to pick it up, but for the wall parts and stuff, it's Y. I don't know why. It kind of bugs me though. Just a little bit, man. Just a little bit. Put our stairs down. So what we can do to keep the wildlife out, since I like them, these can go there. Right? Then to go outside, just open it up. There we go, man. That kind of works. Same with this. If we put the dock going out there, safety, man. Safety railings. I like it, dude. Like it a lot. All right, so that's kind of sorted. Leave the door open then, too. Not worry about wildlife coming in. You know, let's see airflow. Just saying, dude. Just saying. Let's take a look at this. I'm not sure how it's going to work. So what we'll do, pick up this. Pick up those. I like how it drops these. It's a lot faster to pick these up instead of doing it by hand, you know? Waiting for the timer. We'll leave these in case we don't like how it looks. We'll just kind of put everything back. So what we'll do, place you there. Place the stairs here. Right? Now, technically, we could just do the stairs off the side here instead of putting the walkway going out like I was going to. The original plan was to use this and this and do a walkway going across and then the stairs going down by the wall. If we just do the railings, or not the railings, but the stairs, I mean, that kind of works too. Then our walls open for building on. Either way, kind of awkward, let's be honest. But that kind of works a little bit better, I think. Need to move the the torches. Dude, they're flammable. Everything is extremely flammable. Other one? There we go. And then just pick those up. We have to see how it looks, okay? Have to see how it looks with this. And we don't need double stairs on the whole thing, too. We can just do it on one side if we want. But we need just a ladder to climb up there. I think that might kind of work. Let's do that instead of this. It's less claustrophobic, you know? It's off on the side. Kind of eats up our wall space, but I think it'll be fine, man. Now, the thing is, we want to have it on both sides or just one? Let's just do it on one side. No real reason to have it on both sides, for the most part. So we'll do these here. We're going to have the weird half one here, too, with the railings, but, I mean, should be fine. Will this attach to here? It won't. Absolutely not. Now we got the normal railing still. That's still kind of open. Give me a half railing, man. I need a half railing. Okay, it's a little bit better there. A little bit better. Until we figure out something else. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Can we do railings up here? Really don't need to. Can we? Wait. You can free place these? Interesting. They can be free placed. Let's do one here. And one. We need one. Just one. One here. If we don't get stuck on them. Leave this open. That works, man. That'll work perfect for now. Alright, let's eat some food. Guy gets hungry. What time is it? It's almost time to sleep. Let's head down, we'll grab some water. And then probably put out some of the roof tiles here till it gets darker, and then we'll sleep, get that done, and then start making some of the new items that we have. Because don't forget, on this backside here too, we're setting up the fireplace. Right here. Now I kind of thought, I don't know how it works with them yet. Maybe doing one on the front side and one on the back side. I'm just worried about storms, man. I don't know if they're going to destroy our stuff on the outside here that we set out. Probably. Stone stuff should be fine, though, right? I don't know. We'll see, man. We'll see. Open these up while we're right here. Airflow, man. Airflow. All right, so we're going to need some more of the... We don't need the walls. We need the floors. Craft all those. It's not very much room. But the main thing I'm looking for is to have a little bit of contrast. Instead of having it come out too here, it'll make the base look too square. At least here we got it receded in some. And it's a little bit different, you know? Dude, that sun went down super fast. We will get a sickle made here eventually. You guys left me comments about doing that for getting more fiber. And the one thing I'm running out of right now is definitely some fiber. Let's pick this up for the moment. I had this out for sleeping and stuff. Yep, long timer. And here will come out too. I don't want to overmake these because this should be, at least for right now, the last little bit of building that we're doing. Nice, dude. Nice. Found the hotkey too for emptying my hands. Was asking about it in the last video. Get all these out of the way. Just in case there's a forest fire. I don't want it getting anywhere near the base. We've had some issues with fires in the past, man. If you haven't seen the other videos, oh, dude, it's been a chore. And I cannot wait to get a fire extinguisher made, and then the water bombs. You alright? Run that direction, please. Before we take a nap, let's set a few of these up just for some support. One there. One here. We'll do some more on the sides as well as we get the... Can you... I don't want you there. I want you... Okay, place it down there. Interesting. Okay. Take it back up. We'll put 2 sets here because we will have stairs. One set here. Actually, 3 sets of stairs. One set here. Just do the whole thing, man. It'll look better, you know? And then probably 2 sets of stairs back here. How wide is this? 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 5. We'll just do 1 set. in between those. We need one of these. Now, there's this corner part here too, right? That should allow us to attach it from this side to this side at a 90-degree turn, I think. The other thing is, too, if we come out 2 tiles wide here on the drop-down roof, we won't be able to attach it properly. So, it's another reason why I want to do just a little bit of a overhang on the one around and have the second one open. If that makes sense. There we go. Of course, we'll have railings here. So we're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 12 of the railings. Actual railings. Need some wood. Let's take a nap, too. Grab the wood, take a nap. How are we on fiber? We're doing fantastic. Let's... we need to have the campfire out. What do we need for the fireplace? Can't make it here. Needs to be made in the workbench, I guess. For now, we'll just set this guy right here. How does this work? Oh, wait, that's the device. I want just a... Hold on, do we unlock the campfire? Or the fireplace? Fire pit. Tier 2. There we go. Where's that made? Crafting bench. Okay, just need some stone. Let's grab the stone from out here. I don't have much in my storage bins. So glad we can actually jump when we're encumbered. Makes life a lot easier, you know? Chimney extension. Oh, fantastic, dude. Chimney cap. Half cap. There's a lot more to this than I thought. Okay. Maybe this will work like we're hoping it will. Maybe it won't. Take your time. No rush. Okay. So we have this. It's massive. So we need 1, 2, 3 of the extensions, right? Need some more stone. Okay, look, we're gonna be out of stone very fast here, I can see. No! It's a storm. Can we sleep before the storm happens? And bypass it? Let's make 2 for right now. Let's sleep, man. Let's sleep. Where's my... Oh. Where's my stairs? Oh, we don't have a fire. Ah, dude. This is going to be... If I start this without having the chimney cap, will it make a lot of smoke in here? It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Let's sleep. I'm stuck. Holy crap, I'm stuck. What am I stuck on? I'm in the wall. Junior. Okay. That was on the wood part there. Look, dude. I just want to sleep. Not a window. Wall. We'll work on that in the morning. Okay, it's morning. Wrong button. Okay. All right. Let's get some air. The storm is still going on. I need to get some lights in here. Holy crap, dude. It gets so dark in this game. So that works. Okay, look. Yep. Close that right back down. So, will that damage our stuff? Let's close the window. It's raining. We got wood outside. Would the wood, or would the rain hurt the wood? Okay, we're good. We're good, man. We're good. Close the door, dude. Close the door. Yeah, the lighting is not the best in here. So, we'll work on this while we're waiting for the rain to stop. So we got the extensions. Right? One here. One there. That is pretty cool. I'm just saying. I want to put back up our beam out there. Our wall is on backwards. Okay. I mean, you know, in my defense, I couldn't see because of the lighting being bad. Just saying. Alright. Let's go up here. I think we just need the other extension. Actually, 2 more plus a cap. Did we not have... Did I not grab the other one? Look, man, that little opening there kind of works, just saying. It's right there. Let's make 1 more. And then the cap. Oh, I put it over here instead of my inventory. That's what it was. Kind of cool how it laid it out right there, though. That's going to be right in our bedroom. I mean, it's fine, though. Right? And then this. I hear you. We're taking damage. That's kind of cool, though. We need to remove this one. And place down a solid one. No reason to have a window there, you know? Alright, let's grab some of the stones for the oxygen. Breathing is always a good thing. I mean, usually. I think it's only 10, right? You can't split more than... Okay, the extras we'll just put in our suit. Not a big deal. And that'll work. Alright, cool. So, this should be kind of set. That needs some wood for fuel. Okay. And then we can actually cook in here as well. So that's sorted out. We kind of need to wait for the storm to go away to finish building outside. So give me a few minutes. I'm going to sit here, do repairs, kind of keep an eye on stuff. And then we'll come back when the storm's gone. And we'll work on that, get the roof done. I have to see about the other build parts. Let's actually do that real quick. What else do we want for in here? We've got the furnace we need to make. Right? Because next video, we're going out for some iron, which I did find. I think. So we talked about over here. I think it's right here. Maybe it's right there. There's an archway. And I went back and double-checked in between videos. There is a stone wall that we can destroy. I didn't do it yet. But the symbol came up with a pickaxe. So iron will be the next video. And then I want one of these. That's a better one. So let's definitely unlock that. So these I'm kind of 50-50 on. I want to have one. We are right here by the water. Let's do this as well. Since we are doing some exploring next video. We got the cooking station. We need iron ingots. Can't make that yet. Anvil. We need iron. So much stuff requires the iron. Oh, the skinning bench. We can make that as well. Need iron for that. So where do we make the... Oh, it's going to be in here, right? Yeah, making the nails. Need the iron ingots first. Okay, kind of just leave it like that. So, wood burner. What's that for? Can't make it right now. But it's going to be like an upgraded version of... something for cooking, right? All the same stuff as this. We use it as warmth as well. Options, dude. Options. Options are always good. You know, I thought repairs were going to be super hard because of the high ceilings, but you can reach it from even the ground almost. So, really, it's not that bad. Not too much stuff got damaged from the storm. Go put these up. Let some fresh air in. Seems how the storm is gone. Leave those clothes are kind of on the side there. And I want to make some more of the torches before we go at the end of the day. Just to kind of light this up a little bit better. We'll need one over here in the corner, and one over here in the corner. And we're kind of set then, I think, for lights until we get the wall torches. Again, we need some iron for that. We might make these windows now that... Let's just do it now. And though we don't have the stairs in the way. There we go. Nice, man. Nice. All right, back outside we go. So, out here. Oh, that was from the, well, we need one on the front anyways. That was from the wall that we took down up there. I tell you what, let's do it proper. While we're in here. We need some wood. I thought I had enough wood for the day. We might not. Just one. I wasn't going to put them up top here, but we might have to. We'll see, man. We'll see. Alright, so, anyways. Let's get started out here. So I think the best thing to do is to probably start right here on the corner. Now with this, do we need a side support for the... We need to make some. For this. I think we need all of them anyways. Because that's used for the roof tiles too, right? Yeah, everything's in here. Upper and lower. I guess we just need lower. The upper and lower stuff really has me confused, man. It's like because they're half, right? Half size, but they still take up the full size item slot. Okay, so we don't need a cross beam. So if we leave it like that, you know what? Cross beam might look better. That looks better. So do we want that there? Maybe just one on that corner? One on this corner too? One on this corner. One on that corner. And then do we use left, right? Doesn't matter which way they face, just as long as they're all going the same direction, I think. Okay. That'll work for there. Now. Lower, I'm guessing? Wait. Okay. So that's good. That's good. And that's good. Fantastic, dude. Alright, so next thing we're going to need is some wood. Makeup. I'm thinking 4 of the corners. If it works like I'm thinking, kind of going back to my arc building, that should be a half tile and a half tile to make a 90 degree. That's dangerous. I'm thinking, man. I'm thinking. I'm hoping. I'm not thinking. I'm hoping is what it is. Yeah, those are going to have to go, I think. These are here. Let's move this. Put that down here. Left and right inverted. Left and right. Grab some water. Eat some food. A little bit of breakfast, just saying. A guy does get hungry, man. A lot of building, dude. A lot of building for sure. Alright, so with this... Do it on this side. We can actually see what's going on over here. The lighting is very weird in this game sometimes. That's attaching up there. Alright, so after playing with it, I kind of realized it's not going to work. So we have the angle here to attach another one, but the problem lies with this being the shallow one, and there are no shallow ones that I can see. And I looked in the menu too for it. So having that connect over here is not going to exactly work like I was hoping. So two things that we're missing so far that I've seen in this game is one, half railings. And then two, we need the corner parts, but we need them for the shallow roofs, not the full pitch roofs, you know? Ah, that kind of sucks. So what we'll do, we'll still kind of go with this right here, but we'll change this around and do it the proper direction with the wood facing out, which should be this one. Don't be weird. Correct. And then I think it's this one. There we go. So that'll work for now. Kind of disappointed in those two parts missing, but I mean honestly, as much as we've built, only having those two parts missing, maybe they'll add it back in, or not back in, but have it added in, and then we'll be able to fix that properly. So for now, that will work. Open these up. That way I can run right into them with my face. So, last thing for out here, we're going to do some of the railings. Now I'm thinking, probably just around the whole outside border here should be fine. I think it was 12 that we said, right? Oh, we're out of wood. Let's do this. We don't need all these. That'll give us wood for those. I think we're done with these. Don't need these at all. We'll keep those for later. Let's destroy these. Alright, might need to do some farming for the rest of our building inside. All we're going to be doing is I want to put up some more of the torches, of course. A couple more for some light. I'm thinking we might do... You know, it would make it look not as weird if we had like a little wall set up right here. You know? Not a full-size wall, but something like this. With the beams and the railings. Just for this one side here. We'll see, man. A little cubby hole or something there. Alright, super simple part of the build. Yeah. You and me, buddy, we're gonna fight here, man. I'll be missing teeth by the time we're done with this, as many times as I've ran into that. Alright. That'll work there. It's not too bad, dude. I really like the chimney for some reason. Not sure why, but it looks fantastic. Oh, we're missing... Oh, there is smoke. Don't know if you can see it on the recording. Very, very faint, but there is smoke up there. I gotta say, we're missing smoke up there. That works, man. That works. Alright, cool. So, take a look at the base. And see, I like how it's receded in. Adds more depth to the base instead of having it come all the way out and then be... It would still be square if it came all the way out. I like it, man. I like it. It's homey. It's good for now. I'll tell you what, before we call this done, we need to do this. Cap off the ends here. Need to make a few more too, I think. Gonna need, what, 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do we have the wood for 6? Fantastic. That is wood, right? It is, okay. Didn't want to accidentally use the thatch ones. I have one here. 2 on this side. I hear you! Stay over there, please, and thank you. There we go, man! I like it, dude. I like it a lot. Alright, so we just need better lighting is the main thing. Close this for safety reasons. Let's start off with the torches. Just so that we can actually see when it becomes nighttime. What we need is some of these. I think just 2 more should be fine. Perfect. Kind of helps out with our skill points, too. Need to be level 15 to unlock the stone stuff. Let's do 1. I kind of want to do it in the corner, but, I mean, there's room. That's my food bin. For right now, we'll just use some of the sticks. You guys left me comments too, instead to use the wood. It lasts a lot longer. And I can definitely tell because, holy crap, dude, these torches, they were full. They're below half since the last video. So definitely eats through that fairly fast. Let's grab a stack. We got some over here in the overflow. Oh, we got wood here too. Okay, I totally forgot. Look, dude. I ran out of space when I was building. And kind of just started sticking stuff wherever I had a couple slots open. Ah, there we go. We can actually see now properly. Alright, so, a couple things in here we can build. Okay, we definitely need the bladder. With the stone furnace. So, leather and stone. And then this. Leather and bone. So let's grab the stone. Now I do want to build a small little storage area for the rock piles as well as the wood. Have it away from base. Wood stacks are flammable. Maybe just right out over here. And be like a tiki style, which means it'll have the pillars going up. It'll have a roof, a nice base, but no walls or anything. Maybe some of the railings, but no walls. So just something to kind of keep it out of the rain, so it's not just setting out, right? Kind of for looks. And we might wait to do that until we get the stone unlocked. Should look fairly well whenever we do that. And then we need some leather and bone, right? Drop this off. We've got extra of this. Drop off the building parts for now. We'll probably end up destroying. Drop off that. Oh yeah, we got the rack too for drying. Now if I set that outside, will that still work properly and not get destroyed? I'm hoping. We'll have to see, man. We'll have to see. Alright, stack of you and a stack of you. So we've got oxidizer. Furnace. It's kind of all that we have that we can unlock and build right now. Right? Main thing we're missing is a lot of the iron for stuff, so... Alright, so there's this. Take your time. I like how you can craft in here and leave it, right? Let it do its thing while you're doing other stuff. Now for this, I was thinking about putting this outside. Right? One of the items I wanted to put out here. That might look good right in front of this. Pick it up. Takes a minute. Yeah, there we go. So what's in here? Unknown ore. Okay. Copper ingot. Iron ingot. Steel ingot. So steel bloom becomes a steel ingot. Wood becomes... Is that the refined wood? Oh wait, frozen wood. Okay, you thought out. Makes sense, man. Makes sense. Holy crap, dude. So frozen ore has the possibility to be a lot of stuff. Okay. Obsidian. That's the iron ore. Copper ore. Okay, okay, okay. Interesting. The unknown, dude. Just saying. Alright, so let's repair this. There are storms coming, you can see up there. The oxidizer, I kind of like having this up by our bed. I mean, look, man, you always want to have good oxygen whenever you're sleeping, but maybe we should put it down here. Maybe this can go right there, and then while we're doing stuff, hold on. We need some wood. Let's see about this small area over here. Let's do 2 beams. I don't know if it's going to be super tall. Probably. Railings. Gonna need some of those as well. Where's it at? Down here. So probably just one of those, because we can't put the other one here, right? Oh, we can. Okay, right there. And then let's do 1 railing. Can we set these up inverted on the roof? Is that a thing? Again, thinking about arc here. Can't. Too steep. There's half walls, right? Science. I think we destroyed all the half stuff. Craft one of you. So we'll do the lower half. And you know what? Instead of by the window, we'll spin it around. I kind of like the railing instead of the half wall. Whoop. Yep, hold on. Oh, we had to click and then click. I think I like the railing better. It's more open, you know? What we could do is the same thing over here. That might look weird with the cross beam. I mean, let's see. You don't know until you know, you know? So 2 of these. 3 of these. 3? 2. And then 1 more railing. Come inside. Kind of sectioned it off a little bit. I like that. Makes it look not so weird with the stairs there. Not so weird. I know it's a little bit weird. Then you got the focal point, which will be this. Probably have a lot of our cooking stuff over here as well instead of outside like I wanted it. Crafting stuff, that might get moved. We'll set up all of our workbenches over here. Let's just move this now. Free up some space. There's a ton of stuff for decorating later on that we saw in some of the workbenches, so it'll be nice to have all that stuff kind of set out. For right now, let's just do it over here on this one side instead of offset. There we go. And this, hopefully it does not get destroyed. I mean, it might. We'll find out, unfortunately. That'll be the drying rack. Actually, can we turn that sideways? Might look better sideways. There we go. Looks better that way for some reason. And that'll be for all of our meats for drying. Kind of works. These things are literally going to kill me, dude. Just saying. Just saying, dude. Just saying. Alright, so how does this one work? So it's supposed to be more efficient for processing the oxygen. The last one held 10. See if this one holds. Okay, that's a whole different thing. So, 1 creates 100. Fuel consumption. Okay, so... Wait. Where do I put this at? There? I'm guessing? Fuel needs to be sulfur. Interesting. That's going to get kind of costly. And then it said oxygen containers. Does it need a container to pump it into? Oh, look, dude. It has words on it. Oxide, sulfur. That's kind of cool. Look, dude. The details. It's all about the details. Where do we make the bladder at? Let's grab some more. That holds 4. Let's fill it to the max. I'm really liking this game. One way you can always tell in my series if I'm actually enjoying a game is the video time, right? Now, I don't make videos longer than what they need to be, but with stuff like this, if I've got like hour-long videos like constantly, I'm pretty much enjoying the game a good bit. I mean, there's always a chance to have shorter ones because, again, I have set things kind of planned usually when I'm doing stuff. Oh, that's kind of cool down there. Oh, that's kind of neat, man. So, again, it doesn't tell you how much. So, these bladders, right? It says that it holds 1,000 units. What is... I'll tell you what, we'll just figure it out here in a minute because we're almost low on oxygen. How much is one fill-up on our oxygen? Is that 1,000? You know? I need the units on here. Let's get some water while we're waiting. We're going to thirst to death, and we live on a lake. Just saying. It turns out, too, that is a beehive. So we had some issues with some bees a couple videos ago, and not sure where they came from. Those spawn, I guess, randomly, because I've been around that side quite a few times and never had a problem with bees until that video. And we can kill them off with the hatchet, stuff like that. Maybe the bone knife, not the bows and arrows, and then get the bee. Well, I'll tell you what, let's just go over there. Can I have my arrows back? I don't want all the stuff. Let's see what we can do over here with the bees. And yes, don't yell at me. I know the oxygen is low. We'll grab one of these for the moment. That'll work out. A lot of water. Look, dude, I have the things in there. You'll be fine. If not, we'll die and not be too far from base. All right, so let's get out the knife. Come at me, bees. I'm allergic, man. That's a thing. Highly allergic. Okay. Are they dead? A source of honeycomb and bees. Which, okay, we know that they're aggressive. How do can I harvest it normally? I can't. Is there more bees? There's more bees! Okay. We're getting stung. Come down here to my level. Well, I'll tell you what. It's kind of weird with the bees. Terrifying. Kind of weird. Are they dead? I think so. Do we need to chop it down to get the honey? Oh, we do, right there. F to interact. I'm pressing F. Oh, wait, right here. Oh, we got a bee. Stop. I'm spamming keys. I'm getting worried. Health is fine. So we can't actually destroy this then, right? We can't. We got a worker bee. Okay, can be used for making honeycomb. Okay, alright. I'll tell you what, let's leave that like it is. We're very low on oxygen. That's kind of weird. I'm not sure what we do with the worker bee. Maybe we need it for a different recipe later on. Maybe we can make our own bag of baits here. Kind of neat. Set them up for for defense and then use them for honeycomb as well. Because there's some of the walls. There's another wolf that are honeycomb. Let's just go ahead and harvest them. We'll put some of the meat out on the drying rack. Where's the other one at? Should be over here as well. I think we're out of the oxygen. We'll grab some real quick. Take this. Do that. We're broke. Okay. Fast. I know. Stamina's out. Oxygen's out. We literally have it right here. Okay, take one. Put it in there. Okay, so if that's 1,000, and that has 4 slots up there, you can kind of see on there. That used 1 to fill up our oxygen once. So 250 is how many units that is. Now, is the food and water the same? 250? I don't know. Interesting. Okay, so that's out there. Put the leather. Oh, wait, we need tree sap. Still got to figure out about the tree sap. Haven't looked into it yet. So that'll work for the meat right now. That is kind of cool. So that'll last quite a while, and then What's the weight on it? Doesn't say. Oh, 0.25. So very, very lightweight. So we can take the one in our inventory plus one of these when we go do our cave run. And that should last long enough, I think. I don't know what the caves are like. Again, don't tell me. Don't spoil it for me. We'll figure that out in the next video. We'll try to take quite a bit of the arrows and stuff. So we had a stack of 50, right? I think. We put in here? So 2 slots for it, too. Now, will that only use it as it needs it? I'm guessing, right? You won't waste it by stocking up on it. That's kind of neat, man. I like it, dude. I like the words on it, too. Again, it's the little stuff, man. The little stuff. All right, so I think we're kind of done for the day. I don't know what to do with this. We'll store it for later. So it's a raw source of food that can be processed into honey and beeswax using a mortar and pestle. Or beehive extractor. Okay, wait a minute. Where is the mortar and pestle? I'm guessing tier 2? It is. We can actually unlock that now. Oh, wait, look. Tree sap. Okay, we can make this now. Unlock. We're going to need to. And then learning where stuff is. Silica ore and stone. Is there a table? A regular table? It's a lantern. It's not a table, dude. Maybe that's part of the furniture that we have to build. Seed extractor. Skinning bench. Oh yeah, we were going to make that, right? We'll make that too before we go. Crop plot. Composter. Fertilizer. Interesting. Okay. That's a use for these spoiled plants. Herbalism bench. Look, man, words are hard sometimes. Basic science from Hocus Pocus. Okay, look. No judgment here. Okay, so there's... Okay, that's what it is. Honeycomb. Flower. So that'll unlock honey and beeswax. Crushed bone. Ingredient for a range of concoctions. I like their wording in some of this stuff, man. So that's going to be flour. Oh, that's for the wheat. Haven't seen sugarcane. There's the epoxy. I saw that in some of the stuff that we need to build. So you got 2 epoxies. Hammerhead slime. That sounds terrifying and kind of gross. So where's the tree sap? Is it just automatically unlocked? Oh, paints! I didn't even see that. Paints, vegetable oil, butter, cream. A lot of stuff. Okay. Look. Let's silica. Don't know how much we needed. We want one of you. We also want some fiber. And that'll be for the skinning bench. And then we have one more, right? What else do we have? We have one more thing to build. Oh, the herbalist thing. Did I unlock it? There's the fishing one. Textiles. Oh, dude, there's so much stuff, man. I know, I saw it down there. I just want to make sure we didn't have something else unlocked that I forgot about. That's there. Okay, let's save some of this. Oh, no, let's just do it. That's going to unlock all the anti-stuff, right? All the antibiotics, anti-poisons, stuff like that. Strength enhancement. Everybody wants to be big and strong. Blood thinning tonics. So, is that just better than the tier 1 stuff that we have? I'm guessing. Because we have these under here. Somewhere. Oh, right here. There's some more of the antis that we have right there. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. We'll set up one of you as well. And then... let's grab this. Let's move the bee. Not sure what to do with the bee. If you know about the bee, let me know what to do with the bee. Skinny bench. Herbalism bench. So for the mortar and pestle, not there. I need a table, dude. We'll set it here. Well, we'll set it here. Okay, so. Just wood for tree sap, huh? Sticks as well. Oh, fantastic. All right, so. Max. I don't remember what we needed the tree sap for. Okay. I have a very short-term memory. But we... we got the sap figured out. That's not too bad. We've also got unlocked already the crushed bone. Okay. Mammoth tusk. Terrifying thing. Organic resin. It's going to be oxide and wood. Paints. That's some use for the coca and the lilies. You got some other paints. Is that the same paints or are they different? Crushed bone and sulfur. So the crushed bone, is that just a mammoth tusk? And not normal ones? The cream, the butter, vegetable oil, avocados. Okay, interesting. Soybeans, I have seen some of those. Oh, there's more paints too. I'm guessing they're all different paints then. That's kind of neat, man. I like it, dude. I like it. All right, so, anyways. This. Let's set here and see how big the other station is too. Okay, okay, hold on. Pick you up. Let's place this one right here. Skinning should be outside. Now again, is the storms going to destroy these? We'll set it out here and figure out. Because that's something that should be outside. I'm just saying. My professional opinion. This might kind of go out here too. Let's set it back in here where it was though. It would have an angle. Well, let's leave it like this in case something else will fit. Alright, so for this, absolutely nothing. I know we got to unlock it. I don't want to waste up our points because as soon as we get this stuff unlocked for the building, I really want to upgrade this stuff right away. Okay, so if we're in here, that's all the carcasses. Wait, what? This item requires these items to be crafted. How does that make sense? Shouldn't we bring the rabbit here and it brings us that stuff? Okay, so it needs to be sheltered. So that can't be outside. Pick it up. We'll put it inside here. We could just put it over here for the moment. Or you know what? This is supposed to be all of our workstations over here. So we'll put it over on this side. But you would think with a skinning bench, you would bring the carcass here and it would give you that stuff, not the other way around. Right? Am I thinking about this weird? Science. It's nighttime. Let's sleep real quick before we go. I know. We've been trying to go for a few minutes. It happens, dude. Let's grab some water, too. It's nice having stairs there. I'm just saying, look, dude. I've been trying to not put stairs there in between videos for a couple in-game days now. And it's a pain always jumping up to get inside. So, let's do some hunting. Just for something. Doesn't matter what. And instead of harvesting it, we'll pick up the carcass and drag it inside. And see what we get. Preferably not a horse. Something small. Rabbits. Deer. Wolf. Some corn over here, too. Alright, so we got a problem. I can't find a single creature around here. We have a severe storm warning. It's supposed to be extreme winds. So I think now is when we need to close the windows on the base. I don't want things to get broke. I can't believe there's none of the... I mean, at least wolves or rabbits around. It might have got overhunted around here. Okay? Good possibility. Let's go inside. Put the bow away. Close the windows. Keep everything safe. We just built it all. I don't want it all to get damaged, you know what I mean? Probably try to play with this in the next video with the skidding station. Close all this up before we go. And we do got some windows that are still exposed up there. Hopefully it's not going to be an issue. I should really make some real quick to put on there, the coverings. I mean, all that we need is probably 2 more, right? Could do all 4. Let's do all 4. Keep getting stuck on that log. That one will stay closed. Oh yeah, the back ones. Don't want the bed to get wet. We good? All right? Dude, well, not too bad of a day, man. I like it, dude. I like it. Turned out fairly well. This is not too bad. This is an area to set up stuff on that side and this side as well. Got the little bit of railings, which lets some light through, but it's still a solid place for putting stuff up against it, right? That, not too bad with the new stairs. I mean, I kind of like it, man. It works, dude. It works. Next video, we're heading out to try to find some iron. We'll kind of see how that works out. Like I said, I got one place around here picked out, and we'll kind of see how the storms go too. There's quite a few on the top right-hand side of the screen up there that are coming through. So I have to do a lot of repairs, but we should be able to unlock some of the stone here soon and then get everything upgraded and hopefully not have to worry about the storms anymore damaging our base. However, we are going to go ahead and leave this one here. Hope you enjoyed the video. As always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.